I'm your brain coach, Jim Kwik, and in this lesson, I'm gonna show you how to give your brain a break because your brain is not built to be going 24/7 all the time without any kind of rest. The challenge is nowadays is we're behind screens for hours upon hours upon hours. We know there's a dip in concentration and focus after about 25 or 30 minutes, about the span of a sitcom. And they call it the Pomodoro technique, that if you are studying and you are thinking and you are working, it actually helps to take regular interval breaks because it gives your brain a little time to recharge, to rejuvenate, and also it creates more primacies and recencies. Primacy means you tend to remember something in the beginning. Recency means you tend to remember something at the end. So if I give you a list of 30 words, you're probably going to remember the first ones, primacy, and the last ones, recency. The challenge is you lose a lot in the middle. So the reason why you take breaks is you create more primacies and recencies so you can learn and remember a lot more information. Now, what do you do during these brain breaks? I recommend after 25, 30 minutes, you take a little pause, and for 5 minutes, you do 3 things. Number one, in no particular order, I want you to breathe. Because a lot of times if we are fatigued and you have mental fog and you don't have clarity, part of it is your brain is only 2% of your body mass approximately, but it requires 20% of the nutrients and oxygen. And so give yourself the gift of oxygen and deep breathing. What else do you want to do during your break? I would remind you to hydrate. When you are dehydrated and you have more water, it actually increases your reaction time and thinking speed about 30%. What is the third thing you do during this brain break? I need you to stand up and move. A lot of people, they say that sitting is the new smoking. We're behind screens all day, hours and hours goes by, and the primary reason you have a brain is to control your movement. As your body moves, your brain grooves. As your body moves, your brain grooves. You create brain-derived neurotropic factors, BDNF, which is like fertilizer for your brain. When you take long walks, we talk about geniuses and how they come up with creative ideas, and they have walking meetings outside in the sunlight and the clean air, and they're grounded. These are very important things to do. Even when you're listening to an audiobook or a podcast, if you are taking a nice walk or you're on an elliptical or a treadmill and you have that rhythm, you're likely to remember the information, understand it better. Now, in the comments, what I want you to do is, what's your brain break? When you start taking your brain break after 25, 30 minutes, the Pomodoro technique, what are some of the things that you want to do to be able to just be physical and get inside your body? Share it in the comments so we could all learn from each other. I'm your brain coach, Jim Kwik, and I'll see you in our next lesson.